So I just thought I'd finish up this drawing. I did inking. I did the concept thing for. So might be only a half hour, but I figure that's probably the best because that makes it easier for you guys to watch. So works for me and you. And I'm working on these are two characters from my comic, Raising the Bard. This is Richard Steele song and um, the evil elf Dekath. They have them standing off against each other. Not entirely like. Well, it is what it is. It's all right. It could have been a better pose for Richard, but maybe I can fix that by bending his legs more. Maybe let's try that. Showing that he's trying to brace for impact. So, let's clean up this bottom part. This is the only part I don't like. I'm kicking myself for not getting more work done earlier, but oh well. Just put on his regular clothes for this fight. So he's just got his. We'll see how much I get done. If I can get most of it done, that'd be great. I'm not sure. So. Man, these clothes are tight. Ah. Oops. Man. You know what? I'll do half of it today. This isn't going to be done today, unfortunately, because I kind of rushed Richard's design and I don't like it. I think he looks well rushed. So I'm going to have to redraw most of him because just rendering over a mistake is not a good idea. So. Although I don't know really what other pose he could be taking really here, so maybe we're kind of stuck. Yeah, fell chair. Scary. Really? It's dead. Ugh. Man. There's another one. Well, I guess we could... I don't want to use this yet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Weird. Whatever. Until we can find it. That's what I got. Okay. Okay. Well, it does something, I guess. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. I'll probably finish this off stream because I just want. I gotta find a way to fix this. My Bristol brush pen the bristles keep coming apart. So I'll have to look up online. I'm sure there's an easy way to fix it. Yep, bone dry. Well, that's one reason why. But come on. Or don't. There. Use the advantage of it's slowly getting its ink back right now to do some mid-tone kind of work. And the more I look at this guy, he looks kind of like Decath, but he's a little more expressive than Decath is, so I can say this is someone else. Maybe these are two ancestors of both the characters. Like this is one of Richard's, like his grandfather or something like that. They just kind of look It's very similar. I think I did have him have a beard. Yeah, he originally. Let's just give him the beard. That way it can be someone different. So I don't need to draw the same characters every time. His nose is a little different. His hair is curlier. So. Really hurts. The more I draw Richard Steele Song, the main one of the one of the two big characters in the comic, the more I wonder if Klaus really there must have been some kind of influence there, because just like how he looks and his size, and I think that's even I keep saying that it was Voltron with the captain on the ship, like, because he had red hair and was had a very exaggerated mustache, and that could be it too. But I think it's also like Klaus and a few other like characters from different things. Like, definitely, I think Nausicaa with the character that Patrick Stewart played in that was definitely a huge influence, because he was like played off as this really tough, like, ex-military guy in that. So, and he had a huge mustache that covered his mouth. So, definitely an influence there. And I definitely recommend that for people to watch, because Nausicaa's really good. I think it's one of the ones that is one of his earlier films, which maybe not everyone knows the earlier stuff as well, but like, sorry. Yeah, the earlier stuff was really good. I mean, like, Spirited Away will probably always be my favorite, but, or at least it shifts around, but I think that's the one that stayed the favorite the longest. That and Howl's Moving Castle, or Castle in the Sky. That, like, would actually be the one that's more braced like that. Yeah. So, I'll have to go back and watch some of those again. Just such great music in those. And really fun stories, and yeah. Oops, that light does not look right now. If it's links. What we did wrong there? To figure this out. Oh, we'll go back. But can we? If I don't fix it, then, well, I'll draw more of him. And then I'll go back. Yeah, because Decathlon is from a species that existed before, and that's how Richard will know that he's trouble. Is that, like, it's not like they're it's not like how like elves and um, dwarves are in Tolkien. These creatures are just like they worship this specific group of elves worship like this really like they have this really chaotic cult that they follow. So he knows their trouble. Yeah, maybe this one's in like heavier armor because it's like one of the, or just in like different gear than Decath would wear. Because he's more like fine clothing and stuff, and controlling others to fight for him. Like an Azula type, kind of, where, I mean, he can definitely fight, but he just would rather not waste his energy when he can use others. Because he's very busy. And once I get back to writing the comic, we'll find out what he's up to. I gotta get to that soon. I've been struggling with this, but I need to just get back on it and just barrel through this next chapter, I think. That's the only way to get ahead. Maybe, oh, whatever. It's just, I'll just draw them in. If it looks weird, it does look kind of weird. I'll fix it, maybe. Nope. It's just gonna look weird. Its feet are always a little tricky, especially when you're just doing it. I should have grabbed some reference for this, but maybe I'll change what direction it's facing. Like, oops. Change it to a sword for since it's not Richard, because he's all about maces and clubs. He likes blunt weapons because he just trained with them more. I mean, he can definitely use other things, and he will. But yeah, this guy's maybe got like some. And I'll clean up that after this stream. I'll put in some like I have some acrylic white I can just use for like any huge mistakes, but I can't believe I lost all my ink for my midtones. I thought I had another brush around here, but apparently everything just decided to disappear. What the heck? That's irritating. I can show off this. I got a new, I know I said I do most of the white off stream, but I can do a little bit on stream because I have this Kuretake brush, or no, Zig brush that I got. The Zig Sakura. That's what it is? Yeah, they have, these really nice brush pens that essentially can give off this really nice white effect. So A little annoying that I can't use my ink wash, but that's okay, I guess. We can just do this for now. So, okay. Whoops. Yeah, see, it kind of like, you just go, and then you get ink, a little ink glob in the brush, and you can push it down, and it'll come out. Trying to keep it light, because I don't like when it globs. I wish there was a way to refill this, because I have other ink, but I have other acrylic ink, but I just... Sorry, it's kind of quiet because I'm pretty tired today, and I've been fighting off headaches all week, but I think it's not as bad today. This is pretty good. It's coming along all right. So I watched the second season of Lower Decks, and it's really fun. I don't know why some people have this weird prejudice against that kind of... I mean, I did too. This at first. When you see that kind of art style, you're like, oh, another one of these. But honestly, even as someone who doesn't even follow like that, the pop culture that surrounds Star Trek. I forgot what I was talking about there for a second, but it's still really funny. It still made me laugh a lot. It has great characters and a fun story. So who cares? I don't know why the media is trying to like demonize it so much, but I thought it was great. Like, I can't remember the voice. I gotta look it up again. But the actor who plays Rutherford is probably my favorite. But even like the main character, Ensign Mariner, she's really a great character. They did such a great job of like just writing her character. She's really fun. And I tried since I had um, Paramount Plus, I tried to watch the House, but that one didn't click with me. Some other people it might, so I'd say give it a shot. But its kind of humor doesn't work for me. Like it's kind of like a little too regular television, or not regular. It sounds so elitist. It's the characters are a bit one dimensional. It felt to me, and I don't know if I like the art style. Like I know they're trying to just break the mold of like drawing Peter Griffin for the father character, but what they ended up drawing wasn't that great. Like it seems like they were trying to do like a another version of Close Enough, which I thought was really fun because the main character. But then they added in like they made them these characters who were like are shifting from being wealthy to lower. It's weird because they say that they're poor sometimes, but they're lower middle class. So I thought that was a weird choice of calling them poor. It's like, no, you're still fine. So I don't know why they. It's just not for me. But but check it out and see if it's for you. I'd say it might be something you like. Sometimes I think people just worry too much about like enjoying the same things that other people enjoy, and that's why I'm just telling you about it, saying it. I didn't care for it, but I definitely recommend that someone try it. Give it a chance because it might be it might be your show, like how I am with Lower Decks. So tired of these people that are like, oh, it's horrible. It looks like this show, and it's like, so people put a lot of work into it. Give them some credit. Sorry about the puppies are kind of wound up because their little foster buddy's not here right now. I think they're just kind of more agitated than usual. I don't know if you guys can even hear that, but yeah, Lucy's being noisy girl tonight. In some of these drawings, I've been trying to like, I know these are watercolor inks, so I'm still following the rules. As I said, I think I said that in a previous one, but it's just my way of like adding some fun color to the drawing and like showing the area of interest. So I'm pretty close to being done. Yeah, we're pretty good. We're at a good spot to stop soon, I think. I'm honestly pretty happy because like I was afraid that this would come out a little rougher than it ended up being. So, but it looks, I think, pretty good. Now I'm gonna put in the fun ground shattering underneath him effects. Dragon Ball Z style. I gotta get better drawing rocks. But that would have been another thing I could have done is but I think I'm gonna oh no, because I remember why I didn't do it. I was just thinking like I am trying to get better at drawing prehistoric like dinosaurs and whatnot, or dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures, because they're going to be a part of the story. Like, I just think it'd be really fun to have them show up merged with some of the fantasy creatures like harpies and dragons, and mix them with like pteranodons and like Dimetrodon, things like that would be pretty cool because they're already just such an interesting shape. So, not sure why the ground looks like that. Maybe they're just fighting in a rocky area. Make the ground look like it's cracking underneath his feet. Kind of. It's kind of backwards, but that's okay. They could just be really dark pants. Oops. See, this is why it's good to have white ink. Oops. Double oops. Oh no. I goofed up. Well, then we can just do this, I guess, and just totally try and erase it because it's too low to make sense where it is. Yeah. That should work fine with me. Okay. Oops, sorry. There's something in there. I can just clean this up. See if I can use this one too. I have a couple different that one's dry. These are cheap, but they only once. Another problem with these is there's just. Normally, I would just recommend just get some bleed-proof white, or Dr. Martin's white, or whatever. Just one of those because they have the best chance of covering up something. If you can find your trash. I don't know where it went. Maybe this? Sure, it's small enough. Just erase this line. And then we'll probably be done. Because I'll just do a few more little touches here and there. But I think I got bulk of this finished. So. This is kind of a wide blade. Well, it's also perspective. He's kind of pushing, it's going out and away from him a little bit too. I was going to say, that's just me reasoning with myself for no reason. So. So, clean up that. And get that off there. That wasn't working at all. Okay. That looks good. I think we're all set. I'm just gonna put in some small line work here and there just to add some more, like, where'd that one go? Here we go. Why don't we just put in a little bit of this? A few little lines here and there. Oh boy, I left this out a little long, and I think it's starting to dry, which is really bad because it's the only one I have of its kind. Yeah. Well, the good thing about these brushes is, and they're called, they're a calligraphy brush. Yeah. You can get them. Guanya. Yeah. I think it's Guang capital NA, and the reason I like them is even though the felt isn't the best, it does hold together pretty good. But the reason I like them is because you can refill them, which is always a perk doing these kind of drawings. Because this one needs to be refilled. So, and you can use a couple different inks. I think I'm gonna try. I just got some Winsor Newton ink. I'm gonna see if it works okay with just one of them. Sometimes it kind of fails and it leaks out, and then that's really bad. But see if I can put some of this on there without destroying it. Come on, get off. Sometimes the ink dries inside these caps and then they just become like... The ink in here is super dark, but it comes out too fast sometimes. Yeah, that kind of makes the rocks look a little better. They're like... Okay. Let's see. Maybe make this like a little longer actually, because maybe that will help. He's from the same clan, so they're much taller than humans. So if he's jumping, even with his legs tucked in, he's going to look like much bigger than a person. Okay. So, hope everyone's having a great October. And I'll be doing this again next week, so I promise I'll be on time. Well, I had a little delay today. But I should be on time tomorrow. I mean, on next Sunday. Same with whoa, it's starting to come out really fast. See, it just leaks out, and then there's no stopping it. It looks great, but it kind of also just can destroy a drawing if you're not careful. Because this is like a really dark black. But what I was saying was that like I'll be doing one actually on Sunday on this coming Wednesday and Sunday. So I'll be let's see what we got for Sunday. 1 second. Just gotta clean this up and we'll go over really quick. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Well, that's all going to dry and harden and make this impossible to open again. But let's see what is Thursday? Thursday is the 21st, so that would be fuzzy. So, oh cool, you get to see me draw on it. Another animal prompt, or partial animal prompt. I have an idea. It might change, because I think an artist I follow did pretty much the same idea I did, and I don't want to copy. So I'm going to do 2 drawings. I'm going to finish that drawing just so that I can show that I did it, and then I'm going to do an original idea, or another idea. Original idea. There is no such thing. But another idea, just so that I can tell myself I came up with something totally on my own, even though I finished it before I saw that drawing. But I don't want to be one of those people that doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying. I just don't want to look like I'm taking from someone else, even though I'm not. I want to like their work and show that I can do my own stuff. So yeah, there it is. He's a little bit carried away with the green, but that's okay. The point was just to show the shield. The damage is pretty obvious within the shield, so maybe I'll even let it dry a little before I take a final picture of it. Maybe I can clean it up right now. Yeah, never mind. I can just draw the cracks going into the shield. Like he's banging into it really hard. With his fist. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. Okay. Cool. So, I'm going to just keep drawing if I don't stop. Anyway, that's perfect. That's probably what I'm just gonna post right after this. Thanks for joining, and I'll be drawing the fuzzy prompt on Thursday. And if you'd like, if you want to keep up with the drawings day to day, I'll have them on my Instagram. So I think that should be in my. If it's not, I'll add a link later tonight or tomorrow to my Instagram. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you either this coming Thursday or next Sunday for the. And next Sunday the drawing will be extinct. Ooh, the big T-Rex drawing. That'll be fun. So, all right. Thanks again, and have a good night.